What's good? It's your boy King James 23, and as I said on the Stick Movement page, I'm going to be giving you videos in more detail about the HR 1955 bill. It was such a complex subject that I had to break it down in the basic who, what, when, where, and why kind of format. So when you hear me in my videos when you hear me saying, okay, I'm going to be talking about that more in my who video, I'm referring to who this bill will affect. So if you just look at my titles, you will be able to kind of follow where I'm going. Also, everything that I say in this video, you will be able to research, because I have a link connected to it where it says about this video, and that's just going to help you to research it and know that I'm not just coming out of left field with it. So without further ado, this is my what video. Okay, HR 1955 is also known as Violent Radicalization and Homegrown Terrorism Prevention Act of 2007. Now, in Section 899A of this bill, it gives you the definition of violent radicalization. It gives you the definition of homegrown terrorism and ideologically based violence. And I'll get into detail about the definitions in my other videos, but in the violent radicalization definition, I'll read that to you. The process of adapting or promoting an extremist belief system for the purpose of facilitating ideologically based violence to advance political, religious, or social change. Now, in this section, in Section 899A of the bill, it has such a vague definition, and also it gives you no definition of what an extremist belief system is, leaving the interpretation entirely up to the government. Meaning, the government, according to this definition, can define whatever they want as an extremist belief system. And as I said, based on their vague definition, violent radicalization is a thought crime, and I'm going to be talking more about what the government can consider a thought crime in my who video. In Section 899B of this bill, it talks about the findings of the Congress as it pertains to homegrown terrorism, which is basically showing you where they're going to get most of their information from in finding where this terrorist propaganda is coming from. In Part 3 of this section, the internet is the main target of where they'll find their terrorist propaganda, and I'm going to go into greater detail about that in my how video, but this is a direct violation, or it can become a direct violation of our constitutional rights. Also, in Part 7, it talks about how this bill is going to affect everybody, no matter what color, no matter what ethnicity, religion, it doesn't matter. This bill is going to affect everybody. And that's why I believe this is very important that we get ourselves aware and we don't let this bill become a law. In Part 8, it talks about how this is not violating our constitutional rights, the civil rights or civil liberties of the United States citizens. But in my how video, I will tell you how it is a direct violation of our constitutional rights, our civil rights, and our civil liberties of the United States citizens. So I just ask that you please if you don't watch the rest of my videos, please just research the H.R. 1955 bill, because if this is passed, I believe that we're all headed for great danger. It's your boy King James 23. Holla.